What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It is Akephalos here, and today we are gonna be starting a new season here with Manchester United here on the channel. So if you're going to enjoy it as usual, please be sure to leave a like on this video, as well as hit that big red subscribe button down below. I'll be super grateful and appreciative of your support here on the channel. And with that being said, let's get into it. So like I said, we are gonna be starting a new season here with Manchester United, season 3 to be precise, season 3. So the first thing to note is that we are no longer calling it Man United via Vitæ Æternæ. It's going to be Man United, a new era begins. That's because we have indeed brought a new era to the red side of Manchester here. If you take a look at the competitions, what we have done in the previous season, we've won the Premier League. We've won the FA Community Shield. We've won the Champions League. We've won the FA Cup. We've pretty much won 4 silverware in our second season. And yeah, heading into the third season, everything looks bright. Everything looks to be going well. It's basically all downhill from here. So pretty much. Yeah, that is basically the plan for the next season, is to continue winning silverware. Just keep doing it until we're sick of it here on the series, which I hope we're not gonna get sick of it, because I plan to make this an ongoing series, basically an eternal series. So it's gonna keep going on, regardless of any new edition of Football Manager comes out. So we're gonna keep carrying it on here in Football Manager 20. So anyway, what we are gonna do is I'm just gonna immediately talk shop, because there's gonna be a lot of things to discuss today before we head in. We start season 3. So yeah, I've took the liberty of advancing ahead. We are on the brink of our third. Is it third? No, our 5th transfer window here with Man United. So the first for next season, the first transfer window for season 3, our 5th overall. So yeah, pretty much this is the plan so far. So let me just walk you through our transfer shortlist, what I have. So I said in the first in the previous episode, what we are gonna do is we are gonna go ahead and make a few transfers, because we want to try to get a couple of players in preparation for the next season. So I said I'm specifically looking to get maybe a new right back, possibly a new center half as well. Well, not players who aren't gonna start. Actually, I want players who are who are more than happy sitting on the bench and coming off as I won't say impact subs, I would say like backup, just in case, you know. So I have players like Juan Mata and Harry Maguire currently for that, but I'm thinking of trying to increase more depth, because if you take a look at the side, after Tuanzebe and after Maguire, the only other option that we have for for center half is probably Lindelof, and I'm really not too big on playing him. I know he's kind of alright, but I don't know. We're just gonna have to think about it. He's currently on loan at Arsenal. He's gonna come back soon. He looks like he's probably gonna be another. He's still gonna be a squad player or something like that. But we'll have to see how it works with him, Lindelof. But I would really like a bit more depth, because other than those 4, those 3. We don't really have other center halves. Marcos Rojo is set to be released. That's because he's 31. Doesn't look like he's gonna improve, and at the same time, he's not really fitted for my system that I'm planning to play. And yeah, I think we are probably gonna look to move him on. We're gonna move on some of the older players as well. Players like Juan Mata. He's a custodian at the club. I'm not so sure if we might want to keep him. I really don't know. He's currently on loan at FC Basel. As you can see, he's 33 years old. When he comes back, I'm not so sure we're gonna keep him. Yeah, sure, he has a very good first touch at 19 first touch, 19 technique. But we want to try to revamp the club, you know, rejuvenate the club, bring in some more youngsters, some very promising players and stuff like that. But we're gonna have to do a lot of a lot of TLC. We've done a lot of TLC for a lot of substitutions. Not substitutions. A lot of refurbishments, I should say, for the first team. Now, what we're gonna have to look for is the squads and the reserves and the substitute bench. So yeah, this is where I usually have a bit of problems with, because I always tend to buy players who are very capable of starting for the first team, but they end up rotting on the bench. But I really don't want to do that. I really don't want players to end up taking I don't want players to sit on the bench and rot away. I see, like we already bought Arthur in, and he's basically starting off the substitute bench. So yeah, it's basically a waste if you ask me. But yeah, I'll try to make sure that we don't do that. So I'm looking at a couple of players. I have a couple of players in mind for the center half and right back position. So I want to go through them with you. So let me just go to the scouting menu. I've already scouted most of these players as well too. So basically, what I have is a list of players who I think are going to be suitable for what I have in mind, which is to come off the bench and just act as sub, like backup subs, I should say, like impact subs, I should say. So yeah, impact subs. That's what I'm trying to go. That's what I'm trying to go for. So if you take a look at the center half position, we have a lot of players here. Players like a Saliba, Cardoso, Cuenca, Van Drongelen, Guret Sosa, Mereh Demiral. A lot of these players, I'm definitely not going to be able to sign all of them, definitely, but I'm going to be signing maybe one or two. Saliba, I had him listed because earlier on the season he was apparently he was unhappy at Arsenal, but it looks like he's settled down now, so I don't think we're going to be pursuing Saliba. He'd be a very good option, though, to consider in the future. So I'm going to keep tabs on him. I believe he's not even starting for their first team. He's in their under-21s team, to be honest. So I'm going to be... Yeah, sorry, not under 21, under 23s. So I'm gonna be keeping tabs on Saliba, that's for sure. I'm more interested in probably getting a player like Cardoso, because if you take a look, he has a very strong left foot. He's gonna fit into the system very well because he's already playing as a ball-playing defender. So he's definitely not gonna start first, but he could be a very good option at our under 23s level. So if we get him, he could probably start at the under 23s and maybe he'll try to work his way up to the first team. Because like I said, I'm planning on getting players who are gonna be prospects. You know, they're not gonna immediately gonna jump into the first team. We already have Longley in the left center half position. We have Diaz on the right center half position. So we want players who are like projects. Who are able to develop. So that's what I'm gonna go for. So I'm eyeing players like Cardoso, maybe Cuenca as well. But I'm still considering that. Players like Demiral are actually kind of good as well. But as you can see, he's more of a right-footed player. So yeah, and he's already contracted to Juventus, and I believe he's had a couple of games in for them. I don't think he's gonna be cheap. Yeah, as you can see, 49 million for someone who's gonna sit on the bench. I don't think I don't think I have the heart to do that, to be honest. I don't think I'm gonna be able to part company with 50 mil just to get him to sit on the bench. So yeah, I think it's in our best interest to probably go for maybe a prospect, you know, someone that we could probably try to groom for the first team. So players probably like Lisandro Martinez might be a good option as well, but 41 million looks kind of expensive, kind of pricey. So I think I'd be more happy playing parting ways with maybe, I don't know, maybe 20 mil or maybe 15 mil to get Cardoso, or maybe someone like Cuenca from Barcelona's B team. So just to have them get into our under 23s and have them develop from there. So yeah, basically this is the plan for the center halves. In terms of right back, I have a lot of options here, but none of them look very, very good, to be honest. No standouts if you ask me. Maybe this Larola fellow could be good, but as you can see, he has very limited potential. The player that I'm inclined to getting is probably either Tavares, or as you can see, this is our first regen player here. His name is called Daniel Munoz. I'm sure I butchered that name. I'm not very sure how you pronounce the ends with the with the waves. I know it's like Munoz. I don't know how you pronounce that, but let's just call him Daniel Munoz. So pretty much this Mexican player here, Daniel Munoz. I'm taking a look at him. He is 15 years of age, so he's not gonna be a starter. He's not gonna be able to challenge any of these players as well. So he's probably gonna be like well, actually, he could be able to challenge. I mean, he's not too far off from Diego Dalot, who's a natural right back. Brendan Williams is an auxiliary right back, and Ethan Laird as well. Same like no, Ethan Laird is actually a right back. But you know what I'm trying to say is he's not too far off from the first team quality. I mean, in terms of depth, quality, in terms of quality, they're like what 2 stars. So having that 1-star rating isn't too bad. But I don't know. We might go for someone like maybe Tavares or Munoz. That's because I want to get a bit more depth at right back. So maybe I might go for Tavares as another option ahead of Dalot. and probably Munoz as more of a developmental option. So he's going to be starting for our under 18s probably. So yeah, I think that's the plan. We might get Munoz and Tavares, but we'll have Tavares start for under 23s, Munoz for under 18s, and have Tavares maybe double on as another backup option in the first team. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. But I think I have a plan of who I want to purchase. So I'll let you know who do we get. One of my friends on the channel, he suggested getting this guy, Gonzalo Montiel. Thanks for the suggestion, mate. He actually looks like a very decent player. 16 acceleration, 13 pace. That's actually not bad. Wingback as well, so we could probably convert him into a complete wingback. So yeah, he looks like he could play there too. But taking a look at his age, he's already 24 years old. Sure, he's a cheaper option. Ideally I don't want him to end up coming in like another Marcus Rojo type of player. I'm worried about that basically, but he looks like a very good player, honestly. He looks like someone that we could consider. If you take a look at his stats too, work rate 16, teamwork 17. He looks all right. Very limited potential though. That's the thing. So that's the caveat here. I'm gonna consider all these options, but for now, what we are gonna do is we are just gonna advance ahead. I'm probably gonna put in a couple of transfer requests. Sorry, not transfer requests. A couple of offers for some of these players, and we'll see if any of them get a couple of bites. So yeah, and this is the start of the season, so I don't think we are going to be playing many matches. We're probably just going to play 1 or 2 friendly games, and then we'll see how the team goes from there. But I'm going to be focusing on transfers for the first couple of episodes. So yeah, pretty much this is why I spend a lot of time talking to you guys on this right now. So yeah, what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna make a couple of transfers for a few players that after giving them a bit more consideration, a bit more thinking of who do we pursue. But yeah, with that being said, I think yeah, I'll see you guys soon after I put in a few offers for some of these players. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a second. Okay guys, so looks like we have sealed our first transfer of the episode, which is for this youngster right here, Daniel Munoz. Okay, I know he's not probably a marquee signing that I said I wanted to get for the right back position, but he looks like a very good investment in the future. I paid 4.4 million for him. I would have liked to get him for less, but this Tigres club is very, very persistent. They wanted 4 million for him. I don't think, to be honest with you, I definitely feel I've overpaid, but he's probably worth investing in my opinion. And at the same time, we're United. We're kind of a rich club, so we can probably risk this type of investment. I think it shouldn't be too much of a I don't think it's that bad. I don't think it's wasteful spending, I should say. So I think we did quite well getting this guy on our books. So he looks like he's gonna be slotted into that right back position. I'm gonna be training him as a complete wing back for the attacking role for the right back spot. So yeah, I believe we've agreed terms with him, right? Let's just take a look at the where's the contract? Where is that damn contract? Is it here? No. Where the hell is it? Hold on a minute. Oh, okay. It must have already automatically accepted for me. Okay. So, yeah, basically this is the contract that we've offered him. 6.5k a week. That's kind of all right for his age, I guess. I'm not really too familiar with the details of the transfer, but I actually just felt like, okay, you know what? 4.4 million, fine. Let's just go for it. Because if you take a look at the transfers as well, Chelsea just bought this guy. I don't know who the hell this guy is. Yusuf Demir. For what? For how much? 4.5 million as well. Jesus. Okay, we got fucked. Really, we got fucked badly. They underpaid for this guy, and we actually overpaid for that fellow. Oh my gosh. Okay, this shows that I'm a terrible negotiator in terms of transfers. But I still think it's a good transfer in my opinion. I still think it's a good transfer. We could use someone like this Munoz fellow. He has bags of potential, by the way. Take a look at that. Potentially 5-star player. So. He could develop into a very good player for us here at United. So I'm very pleased to have got him. So okay, what we are gonna do now is we are gonna advance ahead. As you can see, we've got rejected for a 10 million offer, 40 million offer for Cardoso. I don't think I want to overspend too much. We'll probably try to get a knockdown price by probably trying to unsettle the player. I already did the same with Cuenca and what's his name, Max Aarons. So yeah, that's the right back I was thinking of. So I did some scouting around. I decided that we might try we should probably try to get what's his name, Max Aarons. So I thought, you know what, let's try to unsettle the players a bit. Probably try to declare some interest in them in the news media and stuff like that. So we'll see how it goes. But I think we're gonna do the same here with Cardoso. So what we are gonna do is we are actually gonna declare interest for transfer. And basically, we are gonna get some questions. So we are just gonna say that there's definitely some interest in our site. So yeah, basically, this is how we unsettle some players in Football Manager. So what we are gonna do is we're just gonna unsettle some of them and see how the thing goes. I'm just gonna keep advancing ahead. Hopefully, we're gonna get some deals in. I want to try to at least get 1.5 and at least Max Aarons into the club. I have put in some transfers for what's his name. What is that guy's name already? The Montiel fellow from River Plate. So he's probably not the best transfer that we're gonna get, but I put in an offer for him, 15 million, I believe. I'm not so sure how it's gonna go. He's not really gonna be my first choice signing. If you take a look at his ability, he's not really that good, but we'll see how it goes. So I just put in transfers and we'll see how it goes. So what I'll do is I'll advance ahead and I'll meet you guys hopefully when we conclude some deals. Okay, lads, so I am back, and basically what I've done is I've actually did some searching in the transfer market, and I am super pleased with this. I've actually found a player, a centre-half, a very good centre-half that's actually very unhappy, unsettled at his club, and that player is Benjamin Pavard. So for those of you who know him, he's basically a player at Bayern Munich currently. Is he currently still there? I'm actually not too sure. I'm actually not too sure if he's still at Man United. Sorry, not Man United. If he's still at Bayern Munich. So basically what happened was he was unhappy. So what happened is he was transfer listed, and basically what I've done is I've actually gone in for a transfer for him. What happened was Bayern Munich rejected the bid, and he's actually even more disappointed now. So it worked to our advantage, I should say. What happened was, I believe I submitted a bid for, I think it was a 60 million bid. I wanted to give Bayern Munich a bit of profit as well for taking this guy off of their hands. So what happened was they rejected the bid because they wanted, I think, 71 million for him. So I turned down they rejected the bid. So what happened was, as time progressed and he wasn't too happy, he must have found out that the transfer bid was rejected, and basically they are not happy. He's not happy, and he's asked to leave, and they have transfer listed him. And what I've done is I've actually had our director of football, Matthias Sammer here, to actually negotiate a transfer offer. And looks like Bayern Munich are now willing to accept a 51 million offer for him. So it's 6 million under his valuation, and it's a very good coup, I should say. A very good transfer coup. So I guess it's all good. What we are doing now is we are just going to wait for him to accept contract negotiations, because this Matthias Sammer, he is gonna handle contract negotiations with Benjamin. So hopefully he's going to come to Man United. He's gonna be happy to come to United. And what I've done is I've actually decided, you know what, let's take full use of this feature, because I'm actually very tired of negotiating transfers myself. Most of these clubs, they are terrible. They don't even accept them. It's brutal, honestly. So what I've done is I've actually assigned a couple of players under the to be signed by our director of football. So let me take a look at the transfer list. Director of football under transfer targets. There we go. So as you can see, I have a couple of players that I have asked Matthias Sammer to sign. So I've asked him to try to sign Max Aarons, and apparently it's failed. Jorge Cuenca also failed. I've decided to go for Cuenca ahead of Cardoso because, Cuenca looks to be a more consistent performer. So that's why I decided to go with Cuenca. But apparently that's failed. So, we've decided to go with Benjamin Pavard, and looks like that's in progress. And at the same time, I've asked him to try and sign Gonzalo Montiel. Now, I know he's probably not going to be a very good player for us, but I just want some depth in that right back position. So, I thought I'd try going for Montiel. Another option that we could go for is possibly Semedo, if I'm taking a look here. He's currently at Ajax. Barcelona have sold him to Ajax, but he could be a very good option to sign. Actually, I might just add him to the well, I might just have him listed no, do we go for him? He's 27 years of age. No, I don't think we go for I don't think we go for Semedo. I don't think we go for Semedo. There's a reason Barcelona must have sold him, so I'm not really too keen on going for Semedo. Okay, so this is basically what we are gonna do. We are gonna try to get Montiel, and we are gonna try to get what's his name? Benjamin Pavard in this window. So yeah, I think this is what we are gonna do. This is what we are gonna do. So basically, we, as you can see, he's already made Samar has already made an offer for Montiel. So what we are gonna have to do now is we're just gonna have to wait. So I think I'll just advance ahead, and hopefully I have some good news. Possibly Pavard and this Montiel fellow is gonna join us here at Man United. So I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, lads, so looks like we have yet another transfer done. It is for Gonzalo Montiel. So he's going to be signing from River Plate, the person that we, well, the club that we are about to play next. We'll take a look at the schedule right here. We are playing Liverpool today. So, interesting. We are going to sign him, and he's going to jump over to, he's going to jump over when we play his old teammates. So it's a very interesting transfer, if you ask me. But I think it's going to be, I'm confident in this guy. How do I say it? Well, he's definitely gonna be a backup. He's definitely not gonna start ahead of Wan-Bissaka, but I think he's gonna be able to pull some challenge for Wan-Bissaka. So I think what we are gonna do is we are just gonna welcome him into the site. So I know if you take a look at the results here from the fans, they are unsure about him and expect him to be something of a rotation option. Actually, yes, he is gonna be a rotation option for the site. So I don't think he's eligible for the Club World Cup, is he? Oh, he's currently on holiday. So, well, that's interesting. You signed for your club in the new club and he's already on holiday. But, yeah, basically, like what I said, he's going to be a rotation option. He's definitely not going to start ahead of Aaron Wan-Bissaka. And I think we're going to want to immediately have him train as wingback right, fullback right, but a complete wingback position in that attacking role. So, yeah, he's going to be the rotation ahead of Bissaka. We are still going to wait for the, what is that deal? What is that guy's name? I keep forgetting his name. Pavard. Benjamin Pavard. We are going to wait for that deal with Pavard to go through. But for now, I think we are going to simulate this River Plate game. Hopefully, I don't think I've set to manage friendlies. Or is the Club World Cup considered a friendly? I'm not too sure. But, regardless, we're just gonna speed through this one. We're not gonna be too concerned about it, because like I said, I'm not really too. My main goal of this episode is to make sure all the deals get concluded. We are 22 minutes into this episode, but it's all right. I just want to make sure that we get the Pavard deal done. So hopefully, by the time I rejoin you, the Pavard deal is gonna go through. So, yeah, hopefully it's all good news then. But regardless, we already have two transfers done. Both of it are right backs. One is for our under 18 side. Another one is going to fit right into our rotation role in the first team. So, it's been a good window so far. Hopefully we can get the Pavard deal done. And yeah, hopefully we could cap things off here. So, I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, lads. So here we are at the River Plate game. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to instant result this real quick with our first team. I'm not going to be too bothered with doing team selection for this. It might be a good chance to give Alex Telles some minutes as well to get sharp again. But pretty much, yeah, I'm not really too concerned. We should be winning this game, no problem. I'm still waiting for the Pavard deal to go through. We should have no problems, honestly. Matthias Sammer is a good negotiator, so he has 16 negotiating stats. So hopefully he's gonna negotiate a Pavard deal for us, and hopefully he's gonna join us real soon here at United. I really want to end the episode. We are already 23 minutes in. I don't want this episode to drag for too long, and we do win it 4-0 here. That's not bad, honestly. So let's just keep advancing ahead. Really not gonna be too bothered about this. Just to double check. Hopefully that that he's still negotiating that deal with Benjamin Pavard. Yeah, it's still in progress. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna keep advancing ahead, and I'll end the video after after the Pavard deal finalizes. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, lads. So here we are at the second game. Still no news of the Pavard deal yet, and hopefully it's gonna come soon. I really don't know. I think you know what we'll do. We'll just keep advancing ahead and until the Pavard deal comes through. So that's probably the what we're gonna do for this episode. So we are taking on Jeonbuk Hyundai Motors. I believe it's a Korean team. So I'm not really too concerned about this Club World Cup. It's we normally get kinda meh opposition, so we're just gonna instant result this real quick. Not gonna be too bothered about the team selection. We should be winning this one, no problem. My main focus is getting that Pavard deal through. I really want that Pavard deal to go through as soon as possible. I really want to end this episode. I don't want it to go to 30 minutes long. That's basically why. I just want to make sure it ends soon. Try to make sure it finishes soon. Wrap things up soon. So, okay, we get a 5-0 win here. Paul Pogba, that's a brace. Juan Mata, Cavani, Sancho, and Teles. Further solidifying why Juan Mata is a starting right back. So, hopefully the Pavard deal goes through. I feel like a broken record. I keep repeating this, but we're just gonna have to make sure that goes through. So I'll just keep advancing ahead, and hopefully I'll see you guys soon. Okay, lads. Finally, Benjamin Pavard has accepted a transfer offer, and a contract offer. And as you can see here, it's actually it's kind of a big one. 51 million for a 25-year-old defender. I think it's all right. I'm not so sure if it's probably the best we paid, but for a player of his quality, I think it should be all right. Should be no problem at all. 51 million for Benjamin Pavard. Honestly, I think it's much better than paying 80 million for Harry Maguire. No disrespect to Maguire, honestly, but I think the finances on that one, frankly speaking, the finances on that one was a bit excessive. I think in reality we overpaid for Maguire for that one, honestly. So hopefully 51 million for Pavard is actually a good deal. And I believe when we bought Maguire, he was about the same age as well, 25 if I'm not mistaken. 80 million for Maguire is honestly too much in my opinion. We should have paid around 50 million. That would have been a good deal, I think. So getting Pavard for 50 million is what we've done. So we're gonna go ahead and accept it. Looks like a very good contract as well. 150k a week, 9.75 million loyalty, 30.5k appearance fee, clean sheet 28.5, agent fee 500k. Yeah, I think we did good for this one. So I'm gonna accept. So he's gonna be arriving in Manchester in a few days, and yeah, I'm super pleased for this one. So Pavard is gonna be a Man United player. There we go. So send him on an intensive language course to learn English. We're gonna register him for the site. I don't think we can register him for the Premier League. So this is not the Premier League, for the Club World Cup. So we've registered him for the Premier League. Let's assign him a squad number real quick. Where is he? There he is. Let's give him, let's give him number 15. Yeah, let's give him number 15. Why not? Okay, so let's give him number 15. And pretty much, yeah. So welcome to the site, Benjamin Pavard, and this is basically the team that we are gonna rock with for the next Premier League. We still have a lot of money left over. If you take a look at our finances, we have 67 million left. We are not in the red, so we have a lot of money to spend. Honestly, we can spend the money, but we are not gonna spend it just because we can. So we are gonna think about how are we gonna approach the site? How are we gonna improve the site? Because we've already spent big money on this on Pavard fellow. We brought in Montiel, and we brought in the Munoz fellow for the youth side. So we're gonna have to think about, we're gonna have to spend very sparingly. But basically this is the side that we are gonna go with. So Montiel and Pavard are gonna be on the bench for the next our Premier League fixture. I'm already assigning the squad, by the way. So this is the side that we are gonna go with. Let's see, we're gonna take out Dan James. We're gonna put Mason Greenwood back in the side. And pretty much, yeah, this is the side that we are gonna get. We are gonna go with. I'm very happy with this so far, and it's been a good window thus far. But we're gonna see how the rest of the window looks for us. We might bring in a couple new faces. We'll see how it goes. But I'm very pleased with what the business we've done so far in this first episode. Really stamps down that we are not messing around. We really want to go for broke this next season and try to win all the trophies there is. So yeah, it's been a good episode so far, a good introductory episode, and if you enjoyed it, as usual, folks, please be sure to leave a like on this video, as well as hit that big red subscribe button down below, so that you don't miss my content and you don't miss the next episode of Man United. A new era begins. So with that being said, this is Akephalos signing off, and I hope to catch you in the next one, folks. Peace.